Welcome to Clarinet Hacks with Jochen. Today I want to show you how to adjust the mechanic of your German clarinet. For example, your model 2000 of SCHWENK&SEGGELKE clarinets made in Bamberg. You will need two little tools. The one thing is you need something which is called a hexagon wrench, which normally wise you get from your instrument maker, which goes into the adjustment screws, for example here. Yeah. And you need something like a very thin paper. You can use cigarette paper, and you will cut with a scissor just a tranche which is like 3-4 millimeters large at the tip. This is something which you use as a feeler gauge for what you are adjusting. We will start with the B-flat speaker mechanism, which is combined from the B-flat resonance hole and the speaker key, which is the highest tone hole on the clarinet. Combined with these two tone holes, we have the thumb key, which works in addition to close the B-flat resonance hole. First, we start to compare the closing of this thumb hole together with the B-flat resonance keyhole. You take the little paper and you softly press with your thumb on the thumb key. You compare the paper's resistance, how it is going down here, and you compare it with this side with the thumb. If it feels equal, you are right, like it is. But if I change the adjusting screw like opening, which means against the clock sense, this screw goes back and you will not have any contact here to the B-flat hole, and the clarinet will work not very good, which I can demonstrate to you like this. So there are a lot of notes which work, but in the higher register it doesn't work. We take the hexagon wrench, we put it in here, close it a tiny bit, like imagining 4 or 5 minutes on the clock. We try it again, not enough. We do once more, 4 or 5 minutes. We test it again. Now we feel a tiny resistance, which is not yet enough. We do the same, like 3 minutes. Yeah, now it starts to get a little resistance. But here, it's not enough, but close. So I only turn for 2 minutes in the clock sense, and now we get to the right sense. One more. So, like this, it should work. Now we test just the left hand upside. It works perfectly like this. And now we check the other balance, which is made from this adjustment screw, which is fixed on the speaker key, to the speaker tube here. So now it's okay. But for example, if I turn back the screw, that the B-flat mechanism isn't tight, but this is tight. We have the same problem as before. There are some notes which will not work on the instrument. If you compare this and imagine you have a balance where one person is sitting on the left hand, that's this one, and one person sitting on the right hand, That's this one. He is much heavier. This is much more tight, and this is quite loose. So this will not really work. We do same as before. We enter the screw in a sense of some minutes to the right. Now it gets much better. Tiny bit more, like this, and then it's ready. This was about the B-flat speaker mechanism to adjust. In the next clarinet hack we will show you to adjust the further mechanic parts on the clarinet. Follow Clarinet Hacks with Jochen. Thank you and goodbye.